Hello. Welcome to Nick's Declassified's Survival Guide. Then today we're on the actual subject of like maintaining a social life while benefiting everybody. Now, I bet a lot of y'all out there have a lot of problems with your social life. I'm like, it's because you have a lot of friends, or because you have a lot of best friends and you have very few friends, or etc. And you work a lot, you don't have time for your friends. And it happens, A lot of people can't have a social life because of work, and that's okay. And a lot of people have trouble because they have a lot of friends and they can't keep up with a lot of them. So here's what you do. Follow these tips on how to maintain a social. First and foremost, be honest. I mean, of course, we're on Facebook. We don't have time to get on Facebook, so we can't talk. Or, we don't have the extra time because of school and because of this. So explain to your friends, the actual friends you can't talk to, that you're just not on right now. I mean, it's that simple. And if you can't hang out with them in person, why don't you say, well, how about Facebook? Can you just hang out on Facebook? Pick a place. Which brings me to my second point. If you can't hang out with them in church, why don't you find a place, a time where you both, as friends, can commit to each other, can talk and socialize with each other. If in church all you want to do is like hang out with your best friends, why don't you just hang out with say, how about on Facebook, or like how about at the actual park we can hang out sometime, Spend time with them. Friends naturally want to like, love, trust, and commit. So in terms of commitment, they want to hang out with each other. They want to spend time with each other. If you have people who are like, well, you're not important enough to hang out, they're not your friends. They're just casual acquaintances. They're just people that just want to be buddies with you. They don't want to talk to you. So, you can always rule them out. So it's important to actually establish that. And 3, be clear. Be an effective teacher with them about it. Be an effective teacher. Don't be unclear. If they ask you a question, I'm like, can we talk? Don't avoid their message. If you avoid them, you're going to come off shady, and they're going to dismiss you as their friend. They're not going to want to be friends with you. I mean, don't act like that. I mean, I currently have a 15-year-old trying to act like that towards me on Facebook right now, which I'm thinking about deleting her, but but I wouldn't act like that. It's just shady. I mean, if you just keep avoiding them, if you don't talk to them about it, so be clear and be precise. And pretty much tip number 4, organize your social life to where all your friends can benefit. If you always hang around your best friends, or you always hang around your boyfriend or girlfriend, everyone's going to suffer. You don't want all your friends going to suffer, or else they're going to stop being friends with you. They're going to find other friends who they can talk and hang out and do whatever. So, organize your social life to where everybody differs. If you just want to talk to certain people on Facebook, okay, but if you have an email account, or if you want to hang out with them at school or whatever, find a place to talk and to socialize. The main point I want to address with you is, with every friend, no matter if they're an average friend, or if they're a best friend, good friend, or even just an okay average friend, someone you talk to, and trust, if they're just an average person, find time to talk and find time to spend time with them. And don't act shady about it either. If you want to talk to somebody, if you feel like you don't want to have a relationship with somebody, end it with them. I'll talk to them about it and just end it with them. and let them know about it too. I mean, I currently have someone on Facebook who's just not talking to me at all, and ironically, she still has me as her friend. I'm like, I mean, if she doesn't want to talk to me, I mean, just don't talk. Just get off my page, So it's important, to maintain. And of course, we're all tired. We all work. We don't see. I'm busy too with stuff. I mean, we don't always have time to get on Facebook. We don't always have time to and pretty much in all social gatherings. We don't have time to associate with everybody. So make a plan. I'm like, I'm gonna hang out with my best friends here. I'm gonna hang out with my good friends. Because if you act like you don't want to associate and talk or with them, chances are they're not your friends. They're just your little acquaintances who they just want to talk on occasion with, or hardly talk at all. Or if they even do hang out with you, they might just be your acquaintances. I don't know. So, my advice to you is to follow these tips. Be honest. Be clear. Be discreet. Manage time for everybody and set up a plan. If you're busy, just tell them. I mean, I don't have time to hang out with you. But if you'll, but make sure to let them know that you still want to hang out with them. That you still want to associate with them. If you don't want to associate with them, please let them know gently and go your separate way. Don't be like, I'm like, don't run off from me without saying that, or else you'll be acting shady, and they'll say, well, they just walked out on me without me knowing it. So that's not a good idea either. So I encourage you to plan out your social life. An example would be, at church I want to hang out with my best friends. At school I want to hang out with my good friends. As long as you have the time to hang out with them, to talk to them, to interact with them, because you can't cultivate a friendship without socialization. I repeat, you cannot cultivate a friendship. You can analyze friendship all you want to. You can read my notes about friendship all you want to. But if you don't have the actual commitment part, you don't socialize with them, you don't get to know them, you don't experience them, how are you going to have a friendship with them? I mean, how can you know them? Well, I don't know these people. Well, you can't know them without socializing with them, without spending time with them. See, it's not analyzation, it's socialization. So I encourage you to follow those tips and to understand that being a friend means more than just liking, loving, and trusting the person. It means to commit to the person. And when you manage your social life, follow a plan and make sure everybody benefits. And if you don't want to talk to them anymore, then they're not your friend. Just let them know and just go your separate way. Because remember, if you're disorganized socially and you don't make it clear to people what's going on, that's considered shady behavior, and you might lose them because of it. So take this as a precaution and plan out your social life. Think effectively, and don't be best friend oriented. Always hang out with your best friends. Always hang out with your boyfriend, and leaving others undone. Make sure it benefits everybody. Thank you. Peace out.